Witches, blessed be. This is WhiteRaven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. How are you, witches? Welcome to the Witches Lair. Thank you so much for being here with me another Monday, and thank you to anybody that is visiting this channel today because of the title of this video. I was in such urge to do this video today. I just could not get myself in front of this camera fast enough. And it's definitely not the video that I was going to share with you today because, you know, it is December 4th. Today is Santa Barbara's Day, all right? Don't forget, we did that video last week that, thank you if you watch it. Very few people watched that video. Breaks my heart. If you have the opportunity, please, witches, go back to the video that I shared last week. It's a very interesting video. Sometimes, witches, you know, there's things that I share over here because they are requests from you. And I understand that sometimes many requests are things that most of you guys are not interested in. But if you love me and if you want to support me, please make sure to at least play that video, leave it in the background. It's about 15 minutes because you never know when you may need it. Plus, you're going to learn a little bit about Santa Barbara. Who Santa Barbara is. A lot of people ask me. So in any case, today is Santa Barbara's Day. So if you're a devotee, remember today's her day. She is also the female counterpart of Chango. So there you go. Research it. Google her, Google Chango, and watch the video from last week and you'll learn a thing or two. But in any case, many times I have to share videos over here that are requests. And there are things that are maybe not so common, but I feel that it's unfair that if I share some things, if I don't share other things, it's just not nice, you know? I need to reach out. Not only to the masses and the people that want all the hexes for the neighbor, for the ex, for this and that, but also special needs, witches. There's a lot of special needs over there. After all, this type of magic is for people in need. So this is what I'm here for. Please, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like it, share it, and drop me a comment. Maybe a little banana comment. Because today we have a it's sad, but it's very necessary, the hex that I have for you, which is I received a voicemail this past week that made me really sad. And this is a woman that was dating this man, a player. He gave her a STD. And by the way, probably many of the words that I said in this channel are going to be muted because Father YouTube is kind of picky. So just to let you know. So this guy was a player, gave her an STD, and then left her. Now she's left behind with this STD that she's going to live with for the rest of her life. And what do you do to get revenge and vengeance on this man? Because not only he got you sick, but this is a person that if he had no regards in getting you sick, is going to be getting other people sick. And I don't know what type of STDs this lady got, but there's a lot of STDs out there that are deadly. And there's stigma. They're stigmatized. If you live with an STD, who knows how hard it's going to be your life with future partners and so on and so forth, and how it's going to affect your health, right? Your entire quality of life. So this is not right, so the spell that I have for you today in here is for you not only to punish this person, but to make this person unable to have sex again. Listen, witches, as women, it is, and men, I mean, listen, if you're a guy and you are watching this video right now, I have to say I have absolutely nothing against men at all. The reality is that I am a very womanly woman. So I usually address this channel coming from my perspective. Is this a spell that only women can do? No. You as a man can do this as well. You just have to adjust it a little bit because instead of plantain that we're going to be using to represent the male part, you're going to have to use something different to represent the female part. But I am coming from my perspective. The person that asked for this video was a woman, so I am going to do this for a man. This spell is coming with a lot of punch, and it's coming from a very delicious wicked book that I share with you guys over here, a book review, which is Mexican Sorcery, Brujeria de Rancho by Laura Davila. I highly recommend this book. It's delicious, it's wicked, it's extremely informative, and listen, it's written by a woman, and I think it's also written from a woman perspective, so I highly recommend it. It has really great magic in here. Very, very interesting topic. So let's not talk anymore, witches, And without further ado, let's get into the spell. All right, witches, for this, I'm going to put some gloves on because we're going to be using irritants. Very typical for any type of spells pertaining to make somebody impotent, men or women, it doesn't matter really. Now, which is what do I tell you all the time? Please make sure that you bring it out of you and into what you're doing. Out of you and into this. Super important. So what are we going to need for this? Obviously, we're going to need a plantain. Okay? We're going to need a plantain. We're going to need lard. If you have animal lard, like if you cook with meat, pork, beef, whatever it is, even chicken, you need animal lard. I don't eat anything that really have lard, so I just have Crisco over here. We're gonna need chili, which is lots of chili flakes. We're also going to need cayenne pepper, okay? You definitely are going to need a knife. Laura Davila requests for your spell black ribbon, and the black ribbon that has wired. I don't have black ribbon with wired, but I have pipe cleaners, okay? You're gonna need brown paper. If you shop with me, you know that I send a lot of brown paper in your orders. You're gonna need a pen with black ink. Okay, and last, witches, let me see if I can grab this over here. You are going to need 3 pins with black heads. Okay, last, witches, you are going to need the underwear of this person. If you don't have the underwear of this person, because you don't live with this person did not leave anything, this is a one night stand. Let's just put it that way. Okay, you had sex with somebody, one night stand, and he got you sick, then you do not have anything from him. But if you do happen to have his underwear, we are going to use his underwear as well. Otherwise, what we're going to do, we are going to grab foil and we are going to wrap everything in the foil. So let's get into the spell. Okay, witches, as I always tell you, make sure that when you're doing packets that pertains aluminum foil, that you put the shiny part and the reflective part of the aluminum foil towards your workings, okay? I'm going to light some black magic incense. Black magic incense is not only for when you're doing, you know, heavy spells like this ones, but it will keep you protected, witches. Incense always get me in the mood. All right, witches, let's get your knife and let's try to peel this plantain. All right, now that you have peeled your plantain, you want to visualize this man. I want you to bring his memory into your head. Visualize the man that you want to make impotent. Think about him not being able to get it up or to have sex with anyone. And witches, hear me out. This is a reversible spell. So having said that, make sure if you're doing this, you're 100% justified. Don't be doing this out of spite. I'm warning you, witches. Now, grab this plantain with your power hand. If you are left-handed, with your left hand. If you're right-handed, with your right hand. You're gonna grab it, witches, and you're going to think about what you want. Impotency. This man is not even going to be able to shake this thing. Completely dead. Completely unuseful. Done. Annihilated. Limp for life. Put your plantain in your plate. If you were to have this man's underwear, this will be his underwear. We are going to make a cut. Plantains are slippery, so are bananas, so witches, be very careful, okay? Take your time, witches. We're not here in a rat race, okay? Feel it. Feel what you're doing, witches. Feel it. Let's get a little bit of our cayenne pepper. All right. Let's get now some of our chili. Roll it here, witches. Okay. in your brown paper, witches, with your black pen, you're going to write in there the name of the person and the birth date. All right. If you do not have the birthday of the person, write in here as much as you can, especially if you don't have the underwear of this person. Make sure to write in here as much as you can to really link this spell onto this person. It's very important, which is if you happen to have something that pertains to this guy, even better. If you happen to have pubic hair, if you happen to have nails, if you happen to have hairs, you know the drill. You know what I'm going to tell you. So put this over here, which is perfect. Now grab some of your lard, witches. And put some in here. Completely smear your plantain with this lard. Okay, witches, now that you have lard in there, get some more of your chili flakes. What a mess. Beautiful, witches. There you go. I'm going to take this off. All right, witches. So now that you have all that lard in there, you're going to put one pin in one side and the other pin in the other side. So you're going to have the two pins in there right here. Okay. The last pin you are going to put in what you think is the tip of his penis. And I'm going to put it right in here. All the way in, witches. There you go. Oh my God, witches, I'm getting goosebumps. Get it out of you and put it into this, witches. Visualize what you want, and this is what you're going to transmit into this evil door that have left you with that trash. Punish him. Make him unable to do this to anybody else from now on. Let's wrap this thing, witches. Careful, there's the pins over here. Wrap your plantain, witches. 13 times, witches, okay? All right, witches, now that you have your plantain completely prepared and completely wrapped with 13 nuts, this is the chant that you are going to chant. In the name of the 13 powerful purgatory souls, John Doe, from this day, your sexual life is over. Your member is dead as the people laying in the cemetery. You will never again have pleasure with any woman of any man. There will be no more sexual satisfaction in your life again. So would it be. And let me tell you how to finalize this spell, witches. Once you have your plantain completely prepared with your 13 nuts, you are going to bury this or throw this in the cemetery. I know this is very easy for me to say than for you to have it done, but this is what you have to do. Because the idea is that you're going to bury because it's dead. Just died. It's not going to work anymore. It's dead. It's limp for life. Done. So you need to bury it the same way you bury the dead people. So it has to be in a cemetery. I am really sorry. There is no deviation from this. It has to be done in the cemetery. If you have to hide it somewhere among plants, use your imagination. I am sure you're able to leave this in a cemetery. Be discreet, be respectful, leave this in the cemetery. The point is, which is that nobody has the right to do this to you. Absolutely nobody. If you are the victim of something like that, the person that did this to you deserves the worst punishment out there. This person should not be able to have sex again. I wish you, witches, the best luck. And that's it, witches. Thank you so very much for being here one more Monday. I really hope this reaches you in the right moment. I really hope this helps you. This empowers you, and it makes you feel vindicated. Sometimes we have to take in our hands revenge. It is what it is. That's what we're here for. This is why I share in this channel the things that I share, because there's a lot of evildoers out there. Thank you to the person that requested this spell. I really hope this gives you some type of closure. I'm really sorry if any of you guys is going through this. It breaks my heart. It really does. Remember, witches, that if you have any questions, you can email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. I do not work for people, and I do not do magical coaching. So if you tell me the story of your life because you want me to tell you a spell to do, you want me to create a spell for you, listen, that's magical coaching. People charge us for that. So this is why you have this channel, because over here I have lots of spells for you. I promise you that what you need, you're gonna find in here. I promise you. But if you have any magical questions, that's what I'm here for. So you can email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. Remember that I have a beautiful website, WhiteRaven and witcheslayer.com. I'm going to have a lot of really interesting charms to do magic. And last, witches, go visit me in Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe, like this channel, and maybe leave me a little emoji down below. Let me know what you think about these spells. It is always awesome talking to you, witches. Remember to stay very smart, because knowledge is power. But above all, you must stay so very naughty and wicked. Bye.